Hello, good morning. My name is Ewan Juliarta, and today I'm from C class. I will present about English phonology material. The material is about manner of articulation. So in this material, I will explain about the first is what is manner of articulation, the second manner of articulation ways, and the last is conclusion. So the first, what is manner of articulation? So manner of articulation is a technique of how to make a sound. So far, we are used to saying words or sentence directly like what is written in the spelling, but it turns out that behind it can pronounce the word or sentence because they have their own way of pronouncing, which will be discussed in this material I explained. It's very important to know how sounds are made so that we can pronounce sounds correctly and speak more clearly. There are 6 different ways of articulation that I will cover in this lesson. So, manner of articulation 6 way. The first one is stop or plosive, and the second fricative, the third affricative, the fourth nasal, the fifth liquid, and the last is glide. So the for stop or plosive is a technique of building air pressure and then realizing it. This was a sudden burst of air. And for the example of stop include p, p, t, t, k, k. Take a look stop in this word. For initial sound example, p is for pig, and p is for pack, and t is for tall. Okay, next is fricative. So fricative is a technique where we stop some of the air in the mouth so it can get anywhere. This is airflow. So when there is a stream of air flowing, we partially block it with our tongue, teeth, or lips. So for the sounds include f, fi, s, z, and the others. And take a look at fricative in this word. For example of initial sounds, for, fan, sun, zip. And for a final sound, there is a half, have, pause, has, like this. And next is affricative. So affricative is a technique of combining stops and fricative to form affricates. For example, it could t and t. Affricates begin with a stop and then transition to a fricative. For example, chip, just, and for the final sound, catch, batch. Okay. Next is nasal. Nasal is a technique of pronouncing words by covering the roof of our mouths and letting air flow through the nose. Example include and for the initial sound, like moon, nap. Okay. Next, there's a liquid. So liquid is a technique where we let air flow on the side of our tongue. So when we want to say a word, example include for initial sound, fat, light, and for final sound, tear, feel. Then the last is glider. Glider is a way of pronouncing words in which we move our mouth continuously from an articulation to a vowel sound. For example, include for initial sound, wind, yellow. And we come to the last is conclusion. So in conclusion, manner of articulation is a technique of how to make sound and a technique how to say a word or sentence directly like what is written in the spelling, but it turns out that behind it can pronounce in the word of sentence. Have 6 different ways such as stop or plosive, fricative, affricative, nasal, liquid, and glide. So this material is an important thing because from learning this we can pronounce sound correctly and speak more clearly. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for the attention.